Well, I believe we will have the next match in just a matter of minutes. If not right now.
I believe everyone's readying up over there. They're posting the warm-ups already. United Kingdom versus Brazil in the losers bracket encounter. See, I believe we will also be switching out very soon for more commentators.
Yep, as you mentioned that'll be my rest, I guess. My time to finally swap. Not sure about you, Daiki. I think
I'm also
swapping
out. Yep.
Alright. So, in my case, I'll be replaced by Ibrian. Probably most of you know him already. And if you don't, you definitely should, because he's a really cool commentator. And he's right here with us. I hope he starts talking anytime soon, because I kinda want to eat, you know. I need my lunch.
Alright, so we'll probably be seeing you later one. Thank you for commentating and being with us.
A pleasure to commentate with you as always. Can't wait for more.
Yep.
I just hope that everyone shows up, because
he is here, I believe.
He should be. Yeah, it's at the moment we do it for United States. United States? Oh man. I'm still focusing on the previous match. Sorry, so I've got United Kingdom vs Brazil coming up. Another pretty good matchup it is just in myself.
I think this will be a very intense match.
I think we're very good one indeed, actually. I'm actually quite looking forward to Brazil here, actually. For two good reasons. Finra and Malsisi.
Indeed.
I do like them. They are pretty monstrous players. Especially Malsisi. We never give that guy enough credit. Week after week, he just continues to impress us.
However, we also have our commentating brethren over on the United Kingdom side.
Yes, we can't forget good old Doomsday over there.
Yep, definitely a huge shout out to Doomsday for not being only a player but also a commentator for us this year.
Also, everyone, welcome Evrian to
hello.
the commentating booth. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very fine. Just encountered some technical issues which I had to get sorted before coming in, but right now all's fine, and seems like the players are ready.
What do you think about this matchup?
It's interesting to say at least, and on the other side, it's also a life and death situation for both of these teams because they are in the losers bracket after all. So I know like Brazilians like to have fun, they are the party nation after all, but I don't think it's their chance to really stay low and get party going because they have to bring their A game up against this United Kingdom team.
I think at this point, if you bring anything other than your A game, and that goes for every single team out there, then it's just not something that you want to do. At this
exactly,
point.
I highly agree with the notion. Especially we just saw that USA dominating with a 6-4 win when China couldn't bring their A game to the field. And yeah, this is just OWC for you. At such a late stage, you can't expect anything less than perfection. Otherwise, it's GG.
Exactly. And hopefully we'll be able to continue seeing that. We almost saw the tiebreaker, however, United States did
yes.
manage to break China's record there.
That's very close, and definitely props to the US for having such a great show, and for China to perform on a fairly decent level despite being a late night.
However, they do have the chance to bring it right back through losers bracket. Like, they did have the buffer of still being in the winners bracket previously.
Exactly.
I'm actually unsure of which warm-up was which, who picked the previous one and who picked this one, which is Ascension to Heaven. I think Ascension to Heaven might be the Brazilian warm-up, just looking from the chat going on right now. I actually don't know. Okay, so never mind. It was actually backwards. The previous map that we just saw was Brazil, and this map, Ascension to Heaven, was picked by the United Kingdom for warm-ups. It was actually kind of interesting looking at the last map, because you mentioned that Brazil is the party nation. However, it looked like a serious warm-up pick to actually test looked like a lot of jumping or quick jumping skills. It looks like stream has died though.
Oh, hope it gets back soon, because the second warm-up is going to start very quickly, and Ascension to Heaven is one thing that you do not want to miss. It's a very beautifully composed song, and I don't know which version this is, but all the versions out there were pretty promising, in my opinion.
One might say it's heavenly.
Exactly. It is out of this world. In fact, yeah, let's ask Twitch. Twitch, which is your favorite She song? Like, we got Freedom Dive, Blue Zenith, Happy End of the World, Ascension to Heaven, all this. Like, which one do you think is your favorite? I'm gonna ask a question to Daiki and Deadbeat as well.
That's super tough. I think my favorite is actually Double Helix.
Double Helix, okay. Deadbeat?
I think it's this one.
Alright. Mine's a Happy End of the World. So, well, let's see. For this second warm-up pick, we do have Spook on Hidden Hard Rock.
HHR and Carthy on... Is that No Fail? Yeah.
Okay, as we approach the first quarter of the map, we do have a break coming from Doomsday, but his teammate Bahamut is still holding on fairly strong. On the other side, for Brazil, we do have Fenrir holding a full combo. However, him being a no-fail really hurt his score, but this is only a warm-up, so always fine. Actually, I don't think you can turn on no-fail for Fremont.
I'm pretty sure you can't as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that at this caliber of play, I don't think that anyone really needs no fail, especially if you advance this far into this tournament. Although I guess failing is definitely a real possibility. We've seen it multiple times at this stage, because the maps are definitely hard, and it's hard to consistently pass them like 100% of the time. There's always the chance of making that little mistake that completely wrecks a run.
You really have to watch out for everything you do in this semifinal stage. And also a reminder, we do have the map pool showcase after all the matches are done this weekend. which I don't think will happen today because we got 2 more tomorrow. Is that right?
Yep,
We have
on
2
Sunday.
matches tomorrow. One at 1700 UTC, I think it is. And it's
One
have-
of them
do
is
you have all
at
the-
16 UTC,
Yeah.
one of them
Oh,
is
okay.
at 7:30 UTC, so the map pool showcase will happen at around 19 UTC on Sunday.
Oh, there we go.
And that will be the final. That will be Oswald Cup.
Yeah, and speaking of the final, I have been talking with Okoring and Skystar from our selectors team, and the way they put it was very disturbing to me. And they just didn't tell me anything, but they came on telling me it's going to be disgusting. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to hate it. And I was just like, what is going on? Please stop doing this to me.
I think people are gonna like this. I really
You
do.
think if you're gonna like, okay, so what if people do not? Then do we get to come back and hold you responsible?
No. I didn't make the map pool. I
Exactly.
didn't make the map pool. It's not my fault.
I think
Alright.
barring being...
Oh, and Kathy is looking pretty happy there with a huge smiley face, probably looking at how well his team is doing against Brazil.
I think if the map pool selectors are calling the map pool disgusting, I think that's something to be very excited for as a spectator. Maybe not so
Oh,
much
yes.
as a player. If the map pool selectors
think-
are like, this is disgusting, let's put it in the map pool, then as a player, that's definitely something to be very worried about. However,
Yeah.
as a spectator, that's make it more interesting.
I mean, like, I've been paying attention to the Twitch chat, and there are a lot of comments about why isn't this map being in the pool? Like, or like, what if we get to see this map? And everyone's just so hyped up about them. I think, you know, like, some of those maps we'll get a chance to see. There's a good chance, but some other ones, we hope not to see them, to be honest. Oh, and a huge space stream section here, which is
Everyone
very,
is failing.
yeah, very iconic of She's songs actually, because of the way the instrumentals are used. It's very easy to just put a stream here and there and expect, you know, to work out.
Yeah, it's very melodic and more of a constant melodic line that occurs in
Definitely.
basically all of these songs. Fenrir says,
No, you don't need our help, Fenrir. You got no fail. That's the best help you can ever get.
get some nice cursor dances like that.
Ah, there we go. He breaks 100,000. Yes, please. Oh, okay, there we go. He missed and he dropped back to 99,000. And I was like, no, please be 6 digits.
What is happening with Twitch chat?
No idea. I wasn't paying attention, which I should be, I think. I think we may have some technical difficulties with Twitch. Let's hope everything gets sorted out.
Mouse Easy is asking if this is being streamed. Of course not.
Neither team gets enough love, so we decided to cut the stream.
Well, Brazil rolls a 23, and Spook rolls 35, barely taking it. So Brazil will take the first ban, United Kingdom will ban second, and pick first. Looks like Brazil's going to start by taking out Hip Song, getting rid of a DT pick.
It's interesting because Brazil doesn't strike me as a country that's weak on DT. Maybe because they just don't feel like playing DT today?
Potentially. Isn't Hip Song a little bit more jumpy?
It
as
is
well?
very jumpy, but it's
I
not
feel
really
like-
that difficult aside from the jumps. I mean, if you have good aim, which like Mouse Easy and Miyazono, you would be expected to do fairly well on it, to be honest.
Potentially. Miyazuna picking Lokta for their ban. And world domination. So the whole double time bracket is just completely wiped out. There will be no double time picks here.
No love for double time map. That is very sad as a double time player.
And Spook says rip.
Yeah, Spook is probably their double time player, but now he sees those two maps banned.
And he leaves immediately.
Yep, Saigo comes up, and this is a hidden pick. Actually ranked very recently. I believe this is a pick that's put into the map pool to give the players a little bit surprise.
I have not actually caught a glimpse of this map because it was banned in the previous match.
Ah, okay. It's a very interesting map, and the song is cool, so I think you'll enjoy it.
It already sounds very good.
Yeah, it's mapped by Rumia.
Alright.
Seems like the players are still waiting for something or someone, not sure what, but they should be able to get on very quickly.
Looks like a player on the Brazilian side is missing.
Oh, okay.
Mertrax just gets in.
Alright, so Mertrax is probably the key to our entrance. And actually, no wait, someone exited on the UK side as well. I think it's Bahamut. Oh, OP James is coming in. Yep.
So we should be able to head into the first song very shortly of the United Kingdom versus the Brazil match.
Yes.
Brazil. Getting the GLHFs in.
Alright, Bubbleman and Doomsday wishing everyone good luck, have fun. That's definitely the kind of sportsmanship you want to display. And we're going in. Once again, Hidden, Saigo.
Mertrax taking the very first break of this match, although Carthay very close behind. Accuracy is still in advantage of the United Kingdom, though. However, OP James makes the next drop. Oh! As well as Fenrir in that little back and forth jump section. And that will bring the lead back over to the Brazilian side. Or not by too much. while there have been more breaks on the United Kingdom side, they're still holding very close. The scores are not too far away from each other. And Fabric making the next drop on the Brazilian side, and that should bring the lead back over to the United Kingdom side. Mertrax with the next drop, the only remaining full combo being Mouse Easy on the Brazilian side. Doomsday and Bubbleman holding very strong in combo. Mertrax actually missing a very big string of things. That's definitely going to put a damper on their score and on Brazilian's chances to take this first point from the United Kingdom and make that a first break. Looks like United Kingdom did manage to pick intelligent and pick well, at least for the time being. Karthi does take another miss.
Okay. I shall jump in while we have a slight lack of Ibram.
Alright. Yeah, United Kingdom is leading by 300,000 points coming into the last fifth of the song, or the last section of the song at least. And the United Kingdom still holding very strong with two full combos, Fabric making another drop as well as Karthi. However, trading drops back and forth is only beneficial to the team that's ahead, which is the United Kingdom at this point.
Yeah, UK off to a very good start here. Securing the first point is always a pretty good start.
Definitely, it looks like nothing's going to stop them from doing just that.
So yeah, good stuff in. Now, okay, so they UK picked this, didn't they?
Yes, this was the United Kingdom's first pick, and they will be taking that, making it 1-0 in favor of United Kingdom. 3 full combos across the board. I think actually Doomsday might have slider broken very, very early. But Bulbman and Mouse Easy getting the perfect full combo. With actually very similar scores, 12 to 11 100s. Accuracies around the board are fairly high.
Yeah,
and
it's just
actually
noticing that
very evenly matched.
The lowest was 97.37.
Yes, by Fabric and very closely by Doomsday followed. Like, the scores are matching up very closely to each other, and I feel like this match is going to be, or this is an indicator of how good this match is going to be.
I'm more interested in the chat at the moment. GG Pirates.
Yanked.
Always with the best timing. Anyway, so we saw the first pick hit and come out. I'm wondering what Brazil will counter with. I'm thinking...
Legend, potentially?
I was gonna say hard rock? No, free mod. I'm gonna go free mod. Actually, it might be Legend. Yep, and just like you said, they can go for Legend. Well done. Good pick.
Well, I saw Mertrax kind of shout that out in the chat, and I was like, that might be their pick, even though I don't understand what's coming right before that.
It ruins the illusion when you say that stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Other people probably spotted that.
I spotted it as well, but I didn't know if you did it before or after you suggested Legend.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I went off of that. James like coming in for OP James. Just James subbing out for James. Fenrir also looking like he's taking his leave off of this pick.
Alright, so seems like we had some technical issues here, so I'll be commentating this one as well. Hello Daiki, a long time without talking.
Welcome back, Juan. Looks like Zeker is coming in for the Brazilian side. And
there we go with Legend, one of those maps that we didn't see on the previous match between US and China. This is a Brazilian pick, I think I hear, so I will
Brazil
imagine this one.
Spinner.
I'll imagine Seka doing a good job on this one. And the fast stuff, Zizi and Fabricio are usually those that always perform properly, at least.
Oh, many breaks all across the board. Doomsday, Zeker, Fabric Kirby, and Murtrax all breaking.
Yeah, that drop that drop was definitely huge for the Brazil.
Yeah, that
Not
gives
as big for the
United Kingdom
UK.
a really big advantage.
Indeed, indeed.
More drops. There's no full combos remaining on the Brazilian side, while there's 3 on the United Kingdom side. Approaching about halfway, or getting close to about halfway into the zone.
I mean, accuracy-wise, they are not really too much behind, but when it comes to combos, just an astonishing lead here by the United Kingdom.
Although that is 2 drops right there from James Like and McCarthy. However, this lead is about 300,000 points for the United Kingdom. Although James Like is starting to drop a little bit more. Doomsday dropping as well. Bubbleman being the only full combo left so far. And the scores are coming back, however, Murtrax does make a drop as well.
Even though Zizi, Fabricio, and Seka managed to recover here, I don't think that... Oh, it actually might...
Wow. Fabric Derby and Murtrax do make another drop, though. It's a pretty brutal ending.
Definitely is.
Well, looks like the United Kingdom will take that over Brazil, breaking their first pick.
The rematch happening once again, now in favor of the UK. Anyways, performance from Zizi was actually pretty impressive, but the slider break ruining that combo. Really good accuracy by him. But anyways, now it's time for the UK to select something. And they are 2-0 on the lead, so... And it's going to be Silver Thunder.
Cyber Thunder side are coming out from the United Kingdom side as their second pick. I guess they're trying to see if they can really run away with this.
And there we go, one of my favorites in the poll for this weekend. Anyways, let's see now. For this one in particular, I will imagine that the UK might have a bit of an advantage, but not by much. I will imagine Fabricio, Mao Cici, and Fenrir doing quite good on this one as an alternation selection. I will imagine that Doomsday might attempt to single tap this. Anyways, let's see now. Here's looking like the UK is holding a short lead, but a lead is still. As you can see, Doomsday is attempting to single tap this.
Yeah,
I believe Bahamut as well.
Bahamut is alternating.
I don't think so.
Oh no, Bahamut is. I was looking at Bahamut. That's my fault. But yeah, Bahamut and Doomsday are both trying to single tap this.
Bahamut is doing quite well. Doomsday is a little bit behind.
Carthy being the drops on United Kingdom side, Zeker being and Fabric Corby at this point are the drops on their side. United Kingdom does take the score lead back with those drops. Although Carthy does make a drop right before the break, coming to about 1/4 of the song finished.
You have to be quite confident on your single tap to try this. But it seems like Bahamut, they are just not caring too much about that since they are holding quite decently on this. Currently pulling out that difference, the edge between the Brazilian team and the UK. Pretty much by Doomsday there, but the miss from Fenrir over there is not going to help the Brazilian team to recover. Only Mao Cici remaining with the combo still.
Although it looks like, for the most part, Carthy and Fenrir are kind of trading drops. Their scores are somewhat similar. However, Zeker and Fabric Corby are also having scores around the 25 to 300,000 K mark, and Bahamut and Bubbleman just holding that really high combo and offsetting all of that is really important for the United Kingdom because it looks like they're continuing to stay in the lead. And Fabric Corby does make another drop. Oh, multiple drops all across the board. However, Brazil
Mao
has
Cici dropping. Yeah, that's a big one. Bubblemam as well, dropping the full combo, but Bahamut's still going with it.
Still, anything's possible with this ending.
But you can definitely just miss time or misread a section at the end and potentially fail it, but the HP is not too big here, so probably will not happen. Shall see.
Yeah, with Bahamut and Doomsday holding such high combos, there's not really much that Brazil would probably be able to do at this point, as the song comes to a close. United Kingdom will take their third point over Brazil, making this 3-0. Brazil's pick coming up.
Not looking good for Brazil, at least not in the very beginning. As they are 3-0 behind now.
A single tap full combo from Bahamut.
It's looking to be the case.
Yes,
111 unstable rate. That's pretty good. I believe Bubbleman is the only one breaking into the double digits unstable rate, so only 3 100s by him. Despite the miss, really good performance by him.
Yes.
Let's see what Brazil picks now. They need to step up their game now because they lost their own already once, and the UK is just ramping the advantage 3-0 already.
However, that does come back like instantly as soon as you manage to break a point. Like the break is pretty much all that matters because most likely you have your maps that you know you're comfortable with and you know you win. However, having a break this early is definitely not a good look for Brazil because usually you reserve your really confident picks for early on, and having like one of your confident picks being broken is pretty bad.
Let's see. What Brazil can pick here? With double time being completely banned, I will imagine trying for hidden might be a good option for Brazil. It will surprise me if they go for how is it called? The second hidden map. Oh my god, I have to check it. Ah, Saigo. There we go. I wouldn't be surprised if they pick Saigo on this one. But with this streaming hard, well, I was pretty close.
They're really gonna have to stream their hearts out if they want to take this point. So we've gotten both of the hidden picks out of the way in this match already. I think both picked by the United Kingdom? I need to reconfirm that. Yeah, the first time Saigo was picked by United Kingdom, and now Brazil is taking out the other hidden pick. And I guess this actually might be an okay choice looking at the Saigo match, which was very close.
Oh, Saigo was already picked? I missed that one, right? That's one of the maps that I missed.
Yeah, Saigo is one of the maps that you missed.
Okay, so that makes sense. Now that makes sense they didn't pick it. And pick it extremely hard instead. Okay.
I mean, so UK picked Saigo and won very close. It was really close. Then they lost Legend D. UK just won this previous Cyber Thunder Cider.
Yeah.
And now they're going to Streaming Heart.
Like we have no changes on the lineup whatsoever on this one. I remember when I took some of the Portuguese tutorials. I remember the agua was one of the words that got repeated a lot. Not too sure if he means the exact same agua that I think. Probably not.
And we will be moving into the Brazilian second pick of this match. They really need to be able to take this, or else United Kingdom is looking like they're going to really run away with this. Now CC dropping very early on.
Yep, not good for Mouse CC, although the break being that early won't hurt too much. I don't think it will be game-changing.
Probably not. There's going to be bountiful drops later, most likely.
Seems like the lead is in favor of UK, but slight advantage, and Doomsday second as well finding misses. So trading the misses at the exact same spot, not going to change any kind of difference in terms of scoring.
However, the scores are still very close.
They were pretty close before the misses from Fenrir, and now Fabricio V.
And Mouse Easy as well. There's no full combos remaining on the Brazilian side anymore. Arthur Carthy dropped, and Bubbleman as well. Bahamut being the only full combo remaining in this whole entire match. Score differential and the delta is most likely going to go into the United Kingdom side at this point.
I'll be fairly honest here. UK is doing a good job, but Brazil is probably underperforming, I will say. They're not doing as good as they did against, for example. I'm a bit surprised about that, especially on Hidden, which is one of the most strongest points.
It might be that the United Kingdom practiced or knew that fact and started to practice Hidden a lot more just to take out Brazil. It is always a possibility of that.
Yeah, I think that's actually a fair point. Like, trying to bait Brazil to pick the Hiddens if you got them practiced. Not saying that the United Kingdom is bad at Hidden at all, you can just see it by yourself. Bahamut is just rocking.
Doomsday and Zek are trading misses, Fabric, Yorby, and Carthy also trading misses. However, that doesn't really affect things in the long run, as 5 people actually drop in that little section.
Oh, that was a huge break by everyone indeed, but Bahamut is just refusing to miss. What is going on with this guy? 99.5 full combo.
Wall. That'll be a 4th win for the United Kingdom. It's 4 zilch in favor of the United Kingdom. Bahamut with a full combo on Hidden.
Yeah, just look at the accuracies in general for everyone here. Like the highest 100 count is from Mouse CC 10. Like, that's a low amount. It was just about the misses.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to give all the energy to Brazil that you can if you want them to continue to stay in this, because this is elimination, an elimination match where the loser of this will go home and won't be able to advance any further in this bracket.
Big Brother!
The United Kingdom will go with Big Brother as their next pick. Free mod. I wonder if Brazil decides to go risky or if they decide to go safe in this instance, because the United Kingdom probably feels almost no pressure at this point, winning 4 in a row. Brazil still yet to take 1.
Well, imagine Brazil going Hidden here, like, as much as they can. I will believe that Fenrir might try a Hard Rock, or Secker might try a Hard Rock if they need to. For the UK though, I can see Bahamut and Bulan, I believe, going with mods. Bahamut with Hidden. I'm not sure what to expect for this one, honestly, despite the mod selections. Because I think that Brazil is just not landing on the ground. Like, it's like they're not playing at their best by any means, I believe. They seem like crushed by this moment. And that's not good. They need to recover from it because they can very well bring this back if they break this one.
the mentality is going to be a really huge deal, because as much as anyone says that it's a game of skill, your emotions and mentality will definitely play a really big role in how you're actually physically playing.
Wow, hidden hard rock.
Oh, Fenrir going the full distance, HDHR. Mouse Easy and Bubbleman going just hard rock, and OP James going hidden.
That's a good point advantage for Brazil, but the question if it will pay off or not. Going hidden hard rock is always super risky.
Especially on this circle size. OP James making the first drop though. One of United Kingdom's mod holders as well. Which is definitely going to put a damper on their runaway lead. Brazil definitely has a chance. And Bubbleman making the next drop. Both of United Kingdom's mod holders have now dropped their full combo, with Brazil still holding strong here. Zeker making actually a string of misses there, continuing to miss.
This is pretty much a battle between Fabricio and Doomsday now, since everyone else just managed to drop the combos in one way or another.
The scores are about 15,000 points within each other.
Not too sure if you're seeing something or not by this moment, Daiki. But what I'm seeing is not something good.
Oh no. Oh no. That is not good at all.
That's definitely not good. Seems like Fabricio found out a disconnection. Some internet problems from his side, I believe. And I believe he was the one holding the full combo, so it's not good for Brazil at all. The distance is pretty much 500,000 still. Fabricio will not have enough points to make these difference, but we never know until the end.
That is a full disconnect, it looks like. So I guess barring a fail from someone on the United Kingdom side, Brazil does not look good at all for them.
Not even a fail will be enough for Brazil here. Oh.
I think Fenrir actually has enough time to maybe make it to that. Never mind.
Yes, not looking to be.
Although Bubbleman did break as well.
And there we go. Despite the disconnection for Fabricio, actually if he managed to keep the full combo, maybe that was close to be enough to get that point back, but I guess we'll never know, sadly. It was a pretty hard call though anyways, and it's a shame that this kind of things happens, but sometimes it just happens. Look at Fenrir's score, by the way.
Fenrir's score
100, one miss.
On HDHR of all things on this map.
That was an impressive accuracy. But this is match point for United Kingdom already. 5-0.
You really have to feel for Brazil. That's something so unfortunate to happen, especially at basically what they're basically fighting for their life, and for something to happen is really devastating.
Seems like Texats will be replacing Fabricio. I believe Fabricio completely got disconnected, like as if his internet was shut down.
That's what it seems like. He's not even online anymore. Though it does look like Brazil is going to use Yoto Kibanashi.
Yoto Kibanashi no Kamikakushi.
Yeah.
I don't believe myself pronouncing that.
Yoto Kibanashi no Kamikakushi. Anyways, this is Brazil's pick to really... I'm not going to lie, it looks very dire for Brazil at this point. They need to win 5 in a row if they want any chance of staying in this. Well, I guess they need to win 6 in a row if they want to.
It's more like if they can get their team momentum, which is more important than getting 1 point by accident. After all, in tournaments, momentum is a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, they just lost Fabricio.
Yeah, they did lose one of their players to internet or something. However, it's not just going to rely on one accidental win to, I guess, bring momentum back in their favor, because they need to consistently win now if they want to actually win this match in total.
They cannot commit any more mistakes. They have to win every single map remaining in order to claim the victory on this, and it sounds really hard, really unlikely.
However, comebacks have happened.
Yes, indeed. We have seen reverse sweeps in the past. Not gonna lie, I would love to see one here, but it's looking to be a hard deal.
Seems like United Kingdom has some issues with spilling water everywhere.
I don't even know if that was water. Just
Yeah.
a, quote, drink.
I was assuming for the best, you know, it could be vodka. I mean, vodka is quite an experience.
Quite an experience.
Pick.
Well, this might be what Brazil has been looking for. In any case, we will be heading into Yoto Kibanashi. Brazil's, I guess, one of its, I don't want to call it desperation, but it's definitely on the back foot picking, because the United Kingdom is at match point already. Brazil has yet to win a single song yet.
6 points against 4. Oh my goodness.
It's about to get intense. Actually, no, it's already intense. It's just getting more intense.
We'd have to be camping if we want that to happen. It would really be intense.
It's a very short map, 1 minute 48 seconds only, and it's very fast too, so it's prone to misses. And basically, if you can keep up 148 length of attention span, you should be good. But it's just
now easy with the first drop. However, James like
for
ready
Brazil.
to drop back tech sets as well. However, Zeker as well.
Oh no! It's not the section you're supposed to drop on, and United Kingdom is fully capitalizing on those drops and just bringing this match in their favor completely. Sorry, this map.
I would argue that it's also bringing the match into their favor completely.
Well, they already have the match in their favor, so
Well,
it's not
that's
really
true.
bringing it. Yeah, that's the thing I'm getting at. But right now, Brazil is still holding on thanks to Finier's 578 full combo. But his low accuracy is not bringing them anywhere, and by himself alone is not going to be enough against Bubbleman, Doomsday, and Bahamut.
definitely not with continuous drops coming from the Brazilian side. United Kingdom is still holding very strong.
Definitely, this UK team is a lot stronger than last year's. I was there last year and I saw them, and to be honest, they're showing this year is like just a completely different team.
Yep, it looks like that's all she said, and United Kingdom will take this match with a clean sweep 6-0 over Brazil, knocking Brazil out of the tournament.
Only 4 100s from Bahamut, and Bowman there for as well, getting a full combo actually. Absolutely stunning. In fact, those two got pretty much identical scores with only about 100-something in difference. Meanwhile, Fenrir also get a full combo, but his accuracy is lower, so not really quite as equalizing. However, still Brazil did amazing for what they've had. I'm sure that they can take what they've learned here today to build a stronger roster for future.
Indeed, and as always, everyone in Twitch chat, please pay your respects and press that F button.
I have a question. Why does it have to be F? Why can't it be B for Brazil?
I don't know. It's always been a tradition.
Interesting.
I guess I've just like observed that and gone along with it.
That's true. Okay,
I think
and
07 is a better salute, to be honest.
07, indeed. I highly agree with that. So when's the next match again? I kind of lost track because my a lot of things are going on my end.
Half an hour.
The next match is Canada versus Poland for our last match of the day, or of this block. There will be more matches, which is the remainder of the loser bracket encounters on Sunday, tomorrow.
So I'll get a chance to see my Canadian boys take on the Polish Giants. This will be very interesting. I hope to support them on the stream. I'm not going to be 100% neutral. I'll assure you that beforehand.
Okay, so I'm seeing that press F to pay respects is a Call of Duty joke.
Okay, I guess.
It is?
Yeah.
Where apparently a cutscene says press F to pay respects. A quick time event.
Interesting.
What it is?
For someone who doesn't play a lot of shooters, I should probably check that out.
Same.
Okay, so I think the next one is happening in 25 minutes, but are we still on stream?
I believe we are. Stream is
Okay.
still going.
Then let's talk about what we've just seen so far for today, for this first day of semifinals. I mean, I came up fairly late in the game, so I only saw.
Same.
Yeah, I only saw China versus USA, and that's about it actually. So yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, so I apologize for that. I was sleeping, but in my opinion, that was a very good game. Despite both teams having limitations of their time zone schedules, they all showed up to a certain extent. I mean, USA walked away with a very decisive and clear advantage. China has a lot to think about on their tables, but I'm sure they can climb back in the losers. And yeah, and for here in UK, showing a pretty good roster here. In fact, I think if they get pitted against USA, the result may have been closer than if USA were to be picked against China, which is what happened.
Although who knows what could have happened, because volatility of the tournament setting is just always present. I think we're going to wait to do a full tournament recap until after the Canada versus Poland match, so that all of the matches are finished before we actually go through the whole day. So everyone stay tuned, don't actually go away. We have one more exciting match coming for you all.
I am still looking forward to Canada vs Poland. I think it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, Canada is not known to be a team to back down against a stronger roster. They're known to just tackle them head on, and we've seen them actually doing a very good job against China in the group stage, almost upsetting that game. So, you know, I'm not saying like they have any sort of responsibility, but they do have a tradition of showing us and surprising us in very unexpected moments.
Well, I mean, Poland was one of the top 3 placers in the World Cup 2015. They placed 3rd.
I think I was taken in 2014? Let me recheck that. I'm probably wrong.
Let's see, 2014, they were second place.
And then in 2013, they were third again, I think. Or maybe... Actually, I don't know.
Poland was 3rd place in 2013. So Poland
right.
has been a present force in those 2 World Cups. However, they have they taken a 1st place? I don't know.
No, they have not. It's always been an Asian team up till last year when USA took it from the Asians. And this year, right now, it still seems like very much in USA's favor. But we'll have to see next week.
Remember correctly, Taiwan, Korea, South Korea, Japan, United States.
Yes.
What was I going to say about Canada? Right, yeah, so last year Canada did, like, they got the furthest they'd ever done. They got the semifinals.
Well, the winner of this upcoming match will face the United Kingdom in the losers bracket.
Oh yes, another good thing to mention.
And I think
I kind of hope it's I kind of hope it's Canada, but I'm not so sure.
Thank you, Deadbeat, for supporting my country.
Well, if Canada wins, I feel like that'd be like a massive upset. Because I really do think that Poland is the stronger team. But last year they got to the semifinals. Sorry, Canada got to the semifinals and they lost against Austria, 6-5.
That was a very close game, close match. I still recall, and yeah. But I mean, it's all last year. It's all history. But right now, we're making history this year, so it's going to be interesting.
Indeed, this should be a good match upcoming. I suppose it'll depend on, like, well, not really all, but a lot of it will probably depend on what gets picked. Which one did Poland win against last year? Okay, oh, well, that's convenient. Last year, Poland only lost to China and the United States. The winner and the runner-up.
I mean, I feel like it's somewhat validating if the only people who you lost to were the people who place above you in the tournament. Like, losing early on to a team that doesn't place, I feel, feels worse than that.
Conveniently, like, they lost to first, second, and then came third, so it's kind of like just the perfect trifecta there.
Yep. In any case, we have another commentator coming on board. Ladies and gentlemen, it's OMG Force. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing just fine after all this long day of commentating. I'm trying to help out once again. Thank you for the wonderful commentary in the last match. That was actually a surprise for me, seeing a 6-0 by the UK, but it was pretty entertaining.
I don't think anyone at this stage expects a full clean sweep. However, I guess that's what we got, due to, I think, some unfortunate circumstances, though, with a disconnect in one of the matches, or songs.
Indeed, it was definitely not something you would expect, but the interesting thing is we did get 2 of them today. While you could maybe expect the first one, I absolutely did not expect the second one in any stretch of the imagination, really. It was just completely well played by the UK. the next match is gonna be Canada versus Poland, which is also gonna be really interesting, as in Poland is a pretty strong team all around and is definitely going to be the favorites coming into this match. I don't think it's gonna be another 6-0 storm, but I think it will look pretty good for Poland.
Indeed, I highly agree with that notion, especially because as we go further into the OWC, the map pools are just getting very harder and harder, and for lesser, well-constructed teams, I mean, they're going to have a harder time playing them for sure compared to ones with a higher ranking.
Indeed, that's just a point where some players or some teams look really good when looking at the other stages, but there comes a time and there's a reason why some of these teams which look really good at the beginning aren't the top 4 teams in the tournament, because they kind of crumble on really hard songs. You can't really expect those 4 AFCs anymore, and then it's gonna be just, who's gonna get the FC, and if you don't have too many potential candidates for that, then that is going to be a problem for you coming into the later stages of the tournament. But nonetheless, it's going to be interesting to see if Canada is going to be one of those teams crumbling this at this stage or in the next stage for the finals pool. Who knows if they advance or not. But Poland definitely have proven themselves in the last year, and just in general that they are pretty much beasts all around and can do well on anything and everything. And I believe they won't really crumble too much under the pressure and under the difficulty of the map pool.
Indeed, I actually think Poland as a team very much alike to United States, where they have carries, they have specialized players, and they have players with very good tournament experience, and also others just to be there to support the team. In fact, if you have a team that contains all 4 of these elements, and you pretty much got yourself a monster that can go really far. In fact, I would say all the teams that still exist right now, as of this moment I speak, that are still in a tournament, they all have these 4 elements to some extent. And Poland is just one team that can really showcase they can support each other and get points for that.
Indeed, and it's always important, just by having 8 players together which play on a really high level, that's enough to get you at least this far. But now it's gonna be important how specialized are these guys, how consistent are these guys at the later stages of the game, and how can they perform. I mean, we do see powerhouses like France, for example, USA, China, UK. There's so many different teams which have different aspects to them. And it's really gonna be up to them to show us what they're made of. And the UK definitely have made a statement with the last match that they do not want to go out in the next match they're playing tomorrow.
Indeed.